So I'm meteorologist Jake Lambright, and
And I'm meteorologist Ian Beck here as well.
yes, we're with KALB in Alexandria, Louisiana.
Yeah, hi. I'm Scott Muse and Cassie Muse. We're in Jamaica right now, and we're experiencing Hurricane Melissa.
Yes, sir. Are you calling us right now from a safe location?
Yes, I am.
That's great to hear. What city are you in Jamaica, and kind of what side of the island are you on right now as well?
Well, we're in the, I guess we're in the grill, but we're in Westmoreland Parish, the grill, 7 Mile Beach.
Alrighty.
A couple swept away.
Yes, that's sad to hear. Very sad to hear. Y'all are on the west side of the island currently?
Yes, yes, right where the hurricane came in.
Yes, sir. Now the eye wall's starting to move off to y'all's north. Kind of impacts are y'all seeing right now?
Well, we're seeing pretty much if it's not a palm tree, it's on the ground. All the vegetation is down. Uh, Roofs, not total roofs are coming off, but there's roof damage. There's light poles down. There's cables down. Internet's down. Um, Winds are extremely high winds. Rains are going 90 degrees. 90 degrees. Not down, but there is some flooding. We have probably 12, 15 feet waves breaking at the beach. They've not yet hit the resort. They've been approaching rapidly, but have not yet hit the resort.
Alrighty. Yeah, that sounds like some pretty intense impact right there. Are you starting to see impacts kind of lessen a little bit and kind of what they were at compared to what they were at their peak when the hurricane first made landfall?
They are beginning to lessen slightly now. The wind's not as bad, but it's still blowing pretty hard. The effects. This is a big storm. The effects of this, I think, are going to linger on probably through the night.
Yes, sir. So I'm curious, what brought y'all to Jamaica for this trip?
It was our 5 year anniversary, Scott and Cassie Muse's anniversary, and we got married here 5 years ago, and we came back for our anniversary.
Well,
A beautiful.
congratulations and happy anniversary.
Yeah, thank you.
So I know getting off the island was going to be kind of hard. So how did some of the local officials and hotel staff kind of help prepare you guys for the storm that was coming in?
They've prepared it. The hotel's couple swept away has prepared it very, very well. They've taken care of the guests. Everybody has food. If we need medical, we have medical. Drinks. I mean, they've just been phenomenal. Phenomenal. They've moved people back off the ocean for their safety. Uh, the other officials, I'm not sure outside of the resort because obviously we can't get out.
Yes, sir. And I know we talked a little bit about this earlier, but airlines started to cancel flights days before the storm arrived. Did y'all originally plan to evacuate, and how did these airline cancellations throw a wrench in your plans?
We had planned to evacuate on a Wednesday. Excuse me. We had planned to leave on a Wednesday. And because the hurricane was coming, we decided that we better get out of here on Saturday or Sunday. So we booked another flight out with Delta uh, on 2 o'clock, 2:45 on Sunday, and they canceled our flight and didn't give us any alternatives. So we're trapped here. And the weather's been beautiful up until, I mean, last night the sunset was beautiful. So I really don't understand why the flights were canceled 2.5, 3 days before the storm even got here. I know the airport shut down at a certain point, but we're disappointed. We're disappointed in Delta on that.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you guys have a exit plan once the storm passes to get off the island? Kind of our flight plan to get out?
Well, the plan is if the roads aren't clear, we can't get to the airport. But if we have to, we'll take a puddle jumper, a small plane over to Montego Bay Airport if it's open. We don't know at this point. I think we're going to be trapped here for quite some time.
Have y'all ever been through a hurricane or a tropical system before besides Melissa?
Yes, we have. I grew up in South Florida and went through several hurricanes. And my wife is from Tampa. She's been through hurricanes, but nothing like this. Not a Category 5. This is probably the strongest hurricane I've ever seen.
Strong, yeah. I guess imagine being in South Florida, you've seen a few hurricanes. So comparing a Melissa to the previous ones you've been through down in South Florida, like what were the differences between the two? If you can talk about that a little bit.
The differences between the two in South Florida, it seemed like the hurricane moved fairly quickly. It was destructive, but moved very quickly. But this hurricane is it's just sat here and kept going on and on and on. The longer it sits, the more damage it does. I guess that's the biggest thing. This hurricane is slower moving and was a Cat 5 hurricane. We're just praying that everybody's okay on the island. We don't know. Again, because we're confined here to the resort.
Yes, sir. Is there anything else that you'd like to add or that you'd like to talk about?
Yes, I have a parrot. His name is Hawkeye, and he's been out on the railing the whole time. He's not a real parrot, but he goes wherever I go, and he has survived the storm. So, another adventure for Hawkeye.
I'm glad to hear.
He goes everywhere we go on vacation.
Nice. What kind of a bird is he?
He's a macaw. I can send you a picture of him. He's pretty.
Yes,
He's
sir.
got a yellow belly and blue wings, and he talks, and he's really nice.
I'd love to
And
see a
his
picture of
girlfriend Jamaica's back at home in Atlanta.
him. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. If there's anything we can do, please let us know. But I hope that y'all are able to stay safe through the rest of the storm.
Just I have your
All right,
thoughts and prayers as well for y'all. Stay safe out
thank
there.
you, Jake.
You're welcome. Thank y'all.